Thank you for joining me today for this tutorial on how to set up your search filters in the virtual plan room. The search filter function is one of the most important tools available to you when you're a subscriber to our plan room, and we want to make sure that you have your filters set up properly. Creating at least one filter will start generating the nightly emails, and those will be delivered to your mailbox showing you everything our team has entered in today, as well as the projects that meet your specific search criteria. Let's get started. You'll go to buildwithcam.com and select Plan Room Login. You will enter your login information. And then log into the system. This is the DeskPad page. In the center, it shows you the total number of projects that we're tracking. On the left side, on the quick links, you'll see at the top, there's two options related to search filters. The first one is to create a search filter, and the next one down is to view the search filters that you've already saved on your record. So I'm going to go ahead and if you click Set Search Filter, the next screen it will take you to is one like this, where you can choose to narrow down your search results based on your specific criteria. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and leave all of the default items checked up here at the top, which will give me all statuses, all project types, and all construction categories. The bidding stage down here, active, means that all of the information that we're expecting to receive for this project has been posted. On order means that we are waiting on information like the summary of work or the documents to come in from the project team. And project on hold means that the project team has indicated that the bid due date is suspended, and it will stay in that status until we receive notification that a new bid date it has been established, and then it will flip back to that active status. So again, I'm going to leave all of these set to the default. In step 5, you can narrow your search results down by a particular county or a series of counties. You can narrow it down to a region. If you subscribe to the whole state, our state can be broken down into regions like Greater Detroit or Upper Peninsula. You can choose to only see publicly funded projects or only privately funded projects. And then step 7, you can narrow your search results by estimated costs or square footage, but I would advise against that because that will just limit the projects that will show up. It will remove any project where we don't have that information available. And then most importantly is step 8, and this is where you're going to put in your keywords, manufacturer names, or CSI numbers to get to the exact section of the specification that matches the kind of work that you're looking for. For this example, I'm acting as a mechanical contractor. I've put in a couple of manufacturer words here, as well as the CSI code for HVAC, and lastly, the word chiller. Now, when you're a subscriber to this system, you can have as many filters as you want, and you can put in 4 different keywords in every single filter and really build up your search results. I went ahead and named this filter chillers. And before I move forward with either one of these buttons, I want to make sure I click save my filter so that if I want to come back to this or run it later, it's saved in my system. Now down here, you get 2 choices, one without word count and one with word count. Running your filter with word count may take a little bit to produce results, especially when we're looking for a CSI code that's probably going to be on the majority of our projects. It's going to take a while for the system to produce your results, but I think you get much better results when you do with word count. So I would go ahead, click with word count, and then you're going to get results that look like this. So this is my chiller filter. It's produced 69 projects that match at least one of my keywords. When I get to this page, I can click Open All. I've gone ahead and done that in advance just so that we don't have to wait for the system to respond. What you can see here is it's showing me which of my keywords was found and how many times it appears in this particular document. Continue to scroll down. You can see in this specification file, the word chiller hit 1 time, the word Johnson Controls 4 times. Again, chiller 9 times, Johnson Controls 4 times. I can click on the link to that document, and then I'm going to do Control F and search for the word chiller. And then the system will start showing me by highlighting here where that's showing up in the documents. If I keep scrolling through the word chiller, I can keep finding where it appears in the document. If I decide that this project doesn't really meet my search criteria and I don't want to follow it anymore, I can click on the do not hide box, and then the options will drop down and show me hide project next time or hide project now. So I'm going to go ahead and select hide project next time. If I really like this project, maybe I want to stay up to date on the notifications. So let's scroll down and find one. Here's a great option here. The word chiller shows up 137 times. Johnson Controls and Trane both show up. This looks like something I might be interested in bidding. I'm going to go up to the do not track box, and I'm going to click that drop down, and I'm going to select track with email. I'm going to get a question here. Do I want to receive a calendar invite for this one? I can say yes. And what that'll do is anytime the team at CAM makes a change to the bid due date, or if we upload another addenda to the project, you'll get notified via email that there's been an important change made to the project. I'll give you another example of a filter search that I created. This one is specifically for flagpoles. So if I scroll down to my keywords, what I want to point out in this one is that I've used the word flagpole as two separate words. I've used the CSI code for specialties, and I've also used the word flagpole together as one word. This is also important when you're looking for landscaping. You don't want to use the word landscape or landscaping. Rather, you'd key in LANDSCAP and leave the word unfinished so that you can find all instances of it regardless of how the word is finished. I'm going to name this flagpole and save it. And then when I run results with word count, it's going to give me 16 projects. I can choose open all. And then the system will display for me which documents and what exactly the keyword is that shows up and how many times. So you can see the system is thinking here. It's scanning all of the documents associated. In this case, flagpole shows up 40 times in this project. And so maybe I want to know more about this particular project. I can click on the title of the project, which this one is Jackson YMCA Redevelopment. And it'll open up the project detail for me. From here at the top, I can click on the do not track, and it'll give me the options to track with email. And again, ask me if I want to get a calendar invite. I can hide it if I decide it's not something I want to bid on. I can add my company to the bidders list. Or if I want to forward this to a colleague or a supplier, I can choose to send a project alert. Here you'll see the scope of work. You can click on the word visitors and see the 34 companies that have also visited this page. Important project meetings or conference calls, we have the information displayed here. And project notes, or what we call red notes, are the important information that we want to communicate to our users. I'll go back to the back to the desk pad to show you. Once you've tracked a project or you've hidden a project, you can access those lists here under your quick link. So if you click My Tracked Projects, it will take you to the list of the projects that you're tracking. Here you can see these are actively bidding projects. These are projects that are in the pre-bid or concept and design phase. And then lastly, these are projects that have moved past their bid due date and they are in the post-bid phase. For more information about how to properly set up your filters, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, and a member of the CAM team will be happy to assist you. You can reach our office at 248-972-1000. Thanks for watching.